What is going on, YouTube? AJ here. Doing another Let's Play of Final Fantasy XI Online Retail on the Bahamut server. And let's see something. Let's look for a person. We're looking for somebody. And I was just kind of laughing there in the beginning. I don't know about anybody else. Ooh. We're on a mission. We need to get to East Audlin and try to find this person. Where would you be if you were in East Audlin? I think there's a... Oh, what do you call it there? We're trying new pants for our lock style today. I like the crotch in these. I was just kidding about that. Mughouse. Come on, baby. What I was laughing about as I was... as I was starting the video is I don't know if anybody ever, like, I don't know who does, like, I know there's a lot of people that watch my videos that actually make videos too, and I'm very happy about that. I've always suggested that more people make videos. It's fun, you know, like, it's not, as long as you're not expecting too much, like, you're not going to be a overnight success. Maybe you will, maybe maybe it's just me. But it's fun. I think it's fun to do this stuff. Oh, geez, there's a lot of people here. Load. Okay. The Dragoon did not want to buy my poop. I don't know if it's... I don't know, like, as I was typing something as I was talking, and I started typing what I was saying. And I just thought that was so funny. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of shocked that... like, YouTube hasn't kicked me off yet. I must cost so much money to... I must cost so much money just me uploading hour-long videos a couple of times a week. Well, that's... I couldn't find... Oh! Are you it? Are you it? Save free Shank 400k. Mannequin head. Bang! We got some head, folks. We got some head. We're in a goofy mood tonight, if you couldn't tell. Oh, good. Some crap sold. We've been running, like... We have nothing, like, major planned tonight. 10k for a leather? That's not... We could get, like, 14k for that. What do we have? I thought we had more stuff to sell. We have been just... And I think part of it is that we've just gone silly from... Okay, let's just try to get this sold. I mean, 27k is a lot. I think we need those for something, but whatever. Nobody wants to buy my shit. I think that we've just gone silly from doing the same thing over and over and over again, because that's all we've been doing. Okay, let's figure out I think there's a quest involved with this, so we've never done it before. It's raining mannequins? Is that it? Oh. So what do I have to do for this? Alright, so... Mora. Travel. Yeah, we've been doing a whole bunch of... And it hasn't been too much because we haven't had that much time. We've been doing a whole bunch of Walk of Echoes. And basically what we've been doing is we've been doing a bunch of Walk of Echoes. And you get about I think it's 4,500. I've been getting 4,500 limit points. Per run. And we've done so many of them that we've been using those merit points to run Omega Ultima. And we've just had no luck. I mean, on Omega Ultima, we have, I think, every... Maybe we're missing one? I think we have every drop that we could get, except for what we wanted. This is a very... And somebody needs to tell me if this is... This seems like a pretty okay shield for Red Mage and Blue Mage. I don't know. Spell interruption rate down 10%, magic damage 75, magic attack bonus 20. I know it's not great, but I don't know. That seems pretty okay. So we might keep that. I don't remember where we got this. But I was looking at that and I'm like, that might be okay too to keep. This terminal helm, which is hideous as well. And we're just holding on to all this stuff so we don't get it again. Then we'll like reevaluate whether or not we want to keep it. I was hoping this would be a cool style lock piece, but it's not. It's terrible looking too. We got the terminal plate. We got the summoner neck piece. I think the only thing left is the... I think the only piece left is the earring. Hey, you look like a well-traveled lady. Have you ever heard of a thing called a mannequin? You know, they're these life-size dolls that are used to display clothes and armor. I heard that up until a few years back, you couldn't walk into a guild or tailor shop without running into one. They were all over the place. According to my mentor, it wasn't just the looks of the mannequin that set it apart from other dolls, but the craftsmanship of the joints that held the parts together. Supposedly, the joints were all crafted by a single master goldsmith whose skills were years ahead of her time. Thanks to her work, the mannequins can be posed in any way thinkable. They were more human than a human. Whether it be a stiff suit of armor or a complicated tunic, there wasn't a thing that didn't look natural on one of those works of art. Just the thought of making one of my own gets my goldsmithing heart racing. However, as you can see, there's not a mannequin to be found within 5,000 moms of this place. Nobody's making them and nobody's using them. What I can't figure out is why all of them disappeared. So, you're going to help me find out how I can make the display dolls. Don't give me that look. You'll get your reward. How about I make your own mannequin? How does that sound? Okay. Once finished, talk to her again. I already checked the Weavers Guild in Windhurst, and they didn't have any mannequins left. But maybe they still have one lying around in the guild in Selbina. Okay. Oh, GameStop. Travel. See, this quest might have been a little more time consuming if it wasn't for fast travel. Okay. Where's the guild? That's it? Yeah. Ooh. I think we have like 3 of these that we're gonna... Oh, a lot more than 3. Ramona? Ramona. Do we have a mannequin? What do you think we are, crazy? Because that's what you'd have to have one of those cursed things in your shop. Don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. Beastman, young girl, Beastman. I'd keep your whipper-snapping hands off those evil dolls unless you want to be robbed or kidnapped or worse. Why? Because my grandfather told me that's why. You wouldn't be calling my grandfather a liar now, would you? And if I was, what would you do? I would take your head off with my apocalypse. Wait a minute. If you really want to learn more about the godforsaken contraptions, I think I might have something that could help you. Here, take this catalog. Oh, don't worry about reimbursing me. Even pictures of those mannequins give me the chills. I'm just glad to have them out of my sight. You want to make one? Well, it's your funeral. I heard they were made of wood. So there might be someone in Sandoria that could help you, but that's all you'll get out of me. I should cut her down. Alright. I don't know what set that is. I like that set on at least female characters. Is that like a... Or is that not even a set? Is that just like a Moogle robe or something? I don't know. Okay. Northern. Yeah, I think we got... Well, I hope we got it. I think we have everything else except for the head. We got those all from the Mog Garden. Is that woodworking? No. I think that guy, right? You want to know about mannequins? Haha, there's a word I haven't heard in quite a long time. What would a young adventurer such as yourself want with such an outdated piece? Well, I'm not one to judge people on their tastes. Yes, there was a time when we here at the Carpenters Guild manufactured nearly all of the mannequins in the kingdom. They were our best sellers. Why, that catalog you have there, that was one of many published and printed by us. We had so many orders that we had to do work 25 hours a day to keep up. That is, until the accident. Huh, I could tell by the look on your face that you wish for me to continue. Very well. There was to be a grand fashion show held by the Weavers Guild in Windhurst, and they needed a large quantity of mannequins to display all their new clothes and armor. It was such an enormous undertaking. However, honored to receive such a tremendous order from the Federation, the Guildmaster at the time accepted the challenge without hesitation. And as promised, the Guild finished all of the beautifully constructed mannequins within the allotted time frame and sent them off to Windhurst. However, as the shipment was being carried down the Fanau Chanel through Jugner Forest, the ferry was attacked by beastmen. The fiends must have thought the ship was a transport vessel for knights and supplies. A few adventurers that accompanied the ship were no match for the enemy, and the ship and her cargo were lost. Days later, our guild received a message from Winter saying they refused to pay for the stolen mannequins, going as far as citing our negligence in guarding the shipment as justification. Outraged by this blatant breach of contract, our guild continued to demand payment. This feud of sort lasted for years, but that was not the only problem that arose from the accident. Weeks after the attack, the beastmen began throwing arms and legs and heads of their prizes over our town walls into the streets. It was as if they were bragging of their victory. Seeing this filled the hearts of the townspeople with fear. Mannequin soon became a symbol of ill fate, and those remained in the shops and guilds were destroyed. As a craftsman, it pains me to know that idle superstition has taken such a precedence over the fine work. And that is why, as a craftsman, I give my full support to anyone who wishes to recreate such a product. Unfortunately, our guild no longer has any of the materials. I think we skipped some for some reason. But I do have something that may be of use to you. The goldsmith that constructed the joints for our mannequins left these diagrams. They are of no use to me. Perhaps if a goldsmith were to view them, the plans might give some sort of clue as to their manufacture. I can also tell you that in addition to the joints, the following parts are needed to complete a mannequin: a head, body, hands, legs, and a pair of feet. However, you won't be able to find those items up on auction. Their sale has been prohibited since the accident. If there are any left, they'd be in the hands of the beastmen themselves. How effing cool is this quest line? Like, what an like this is, I'm guessing this is like a quest line that not a ton of people did, because these things were expensive back in the day. Maybe people have done them since then. I've never done it. That is really cool for a silly quest line to have that much backstory. They could have just been like, yeah, here's some blueprints, and you're gonna need head, hands, body, feet, legs. They give you a reason why you can't buy them in the auction house. That's awesome. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. Okay, let's grab those out of there. I think we need them for the next stage. Alright, I think they're in our safe, right? Freeing up some space as well, which is very... Yeah, we gotta look at all this stuff too. I mean, like, we need to go... Maybe we'll do that as an episode. It's not gonna be... I don't think it'll be a great episode, but I think it'll be an interesting episode. Like, why do we have all this junk? Why were we saving it all? Okay, he'll give you that. You need to collect blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they could be... Okay. Okay, once you've completed the quest, you could buy more mannequins for 100k apiece. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you gotta put the equipment that you want into storage. I think the, what do you call it is, like, I think the mannequin... Let me see. What's the storage on it? I think it's like... Yeah, it's huge, isn't it? 28 storage? How ridiculous is that? That's totally worth it. Especially if you get a bunch of them. Like, if you get a bunch of this junk in your Mog garden. Unbelievable, you found all the parts. I'll start on the joints right away. This might take a while, but I guarantee you won't be disappointed in the final product. Okay. Can I sell you stuff? Yeah. I think it says 1 Earth minute, so we shouldn't. Yeah, this thing isn't worth. I think this thing sells for more to the vendor. Alright. We don't have a... Let's take a look. Where are we on our hallmarks? Okay, 150. I don't think we've done our weekly ambuscade for the thing. We're kind of in like... We're kind of in a... I think between... We've also done a bunch of ambuscade. So this is the... I'm pretty sure this is the grip before the Kaja. But I think it's what? I think we... Like, if we were doing the... If we were doing the difficult solo, I think we found out that we have to do it 30 more times to change it, and we had just done it. Like, we did a lot we did a lot of ambuscade. We got this here, and we got the extra physical damage taken there. So we've done a lot already. Maybe we'll do more later on in the week, especially if we could get like our items that we want, i.e. the earring and the belt from Walk of Echoes, and maybe even a pulse weapon. Then we'd be fine just spamming the heck out of ambuscade, but not right now. I've done it. I've successfully reproduced the master goldsmith's finest work. Well, almost. You can't actually move the joints, but the mannequin still looks great standing straight. And just to think how marvelous a suit of armor will look resting on it. I've learned a lot from making this, and my next work is sure to be a masterpiece. I still have a ways to go, but soon everyone will be calling me Master Goldsmith. Oh yeah, you can take this mannequin as your reward. Thanks for all your help. Alright. And yeah, you can, like, if you don't want the... I think it's like, you could trade that Mithra, the mannequin, back, along with like a couple of thousand gil if you wanted a different race and or gender. We're fine with Mithra. 28 storage, that's a lot. Okay. So yeah, we freed up, what, 3? Because we only had 4 in here. We freed up 3 spaces. Where's the mannequin? Storage 28. That is so ridiculous. Where are we going to put it? Layout. Layout. Sure. Oh, damn it. Pretty cool. let's see. What do we have for locker storage? We already have a ton of stuff in storage. I wonder, what was that? Forgot we had our cards in here. I mean, a lot of this stuff we're gonna probably get rid of at some point. Maybe we just put some denim jeans on her. Okay, how do you put clothes on her? There's stuff in storage. And then select equip from them. Go to the layout. Equip. Oh, they could have a weapon? That's pretty dope. Denim pants. There we go. A scythe and denim pants. How about that? Wow, that's too bad that we don't use that, because that looks pretty good. There we go. I don't know. We're not trying to make her look good. We're just putting stuff on her. She got denim jeans and she's kind of a Dark Knight. Cool. That is a cool chess piece, though. Maybe I should take that and use that as my... Yeah, now I want to use that. Maybe we'll get it back later. Good reminder that we have it, though. Okay, what's next? Let's go and do... Walk of Echoes, I think. Well, that's cool. I'm glad we tracked down that person that had the head. We've been looking for that for a while. We've been looking for it, and like just bad luck enough as we had it. Every time we saw somebody that had it, we weren't going to spend more than 10K because we're cheap. But every time we saw it, like, well, we probably would spend like 50K, to be honest with you. But every time we saw somebody that had it for like 10 or 15K or 50K, the FinalFantasyAH.com was like, they were just in Port Juno 2 minutes ago, and you'd get there or you'd search for them and they'd just not be there. So I think I found out as well why we're not getting great Drain 3s. And it is because I don't think we're hitting our magic bursts. Like, we're hitting our skill chains. Maybe not all the time. But we're hitting our skill chains. And we're hitting our skill chains, and I think we're just taking too much time. I think it's because, and here's my guess on why this is happening. I think we're waiting for the catastrophe animation to end, thinking that's the end of the skill chain. But I think that, like... I think that, the damage is kind of calculated at the beginning of the animation, if that makes any sense. So, like, I should be able to, like, kind of start the magic burst as, like, Catastrophe is finishing off. I know it probably sounds a little bit weird. But I'm not, that's the only thing I can think of, is that it's just not magic bursting. And every time that I'm trying to do it, I'm kind of, like, there's too much craziness to figure out, like, and I'm too lazy to look back on to see if... I remember last week during our live stream, we had said we were debating coming back as a Dragoon because it's a... Oh, Jesus, come on. It's a jelly-type mob. And we did. And we died. Luckily, we had the re-raise up because somebody else was in this walk with us. And it was like... They were in the walk with us, so we... No, that definitely didn't hit. That's a really bad one, to be honest with you. And we saw them die, and we were like, oh boy, they just died. And it was like an okay geared character. I was like, maybe we should put up, we have a re-raise. We haven't come close to dying as a dark. I say that now, we're probably going to die with that really crappy Drain 3. Yeah, we were pretty... Yeah, I'm starting to regret saying that. We're a Dark Knight, but I think that these things are dark-based, because I think Dark's Day is when we had a problem with these things earlier as well. Almost died on, what do you call it again today, too? Omega and Ultima. It's just really tough. I think what we're going to do... and I was trying not to, I think we're going to try to get the AF gloves for Dark Knight. And the reason to do that is that they augment Weapon Bash. I forget the name of the Samurai ability, but Sam has a very similar ability where you... So it would just be Weapon Bash, one weapon skill, and that's a skill chain. And that would probably really kind of help out. The problem is once we get hate, you know, we're either getting knockback, we're getting stuns, all of this, and it's making it very difficult to, you know, get the skill chain or the magic burst off. So we're back. Oh, it's going to be another one of those fun ones where everybody's over there, huh? Alright, let's get a kata off and then... If we had a better Drain 3, we would have just soloed that one. We were doing that earlier. I think we got like a... I think it was actually our first Magic Burst Drain 3, to be honest with you. It might have been the first time we did it. We got, I think, 7,900 HP, which was like, okay, this is how it should be. And that way I was just doing like Cross Reaper, and whenever the time came up, like when I was down to like 5 or 4,000 HP, I'd be like, okay, let me Catastrophe, fill that back up. So yeah, it's pretty badass. It took my hasso, that's why we're not. Should probably pay attention more, huh? I'm like, why am I not hitting? You knocked my hasso off. I think this thing, what, absorbs? I think it absorbs, yeah, with hasso. Look at how much of a difference this is. I think he absorbs abilities, this one. Oh, I hate you so much. Yes, and I think the worst part of me spamming both of these things is they both kind of are annoying. The pushback on this one, the pushback with the where's Apuru? Oh, you're done. You're back. The pushback on this one with the gravity is like, ugh, okay. And then if you catch hate on, what is it, Omega? Like, he just stun locks you. I don't know if there's a way to stop that. I think I only actually ever fought like Omega once. Oh shoot! Why is it Puru? Okay, that didn't make too much sense. Does a Puru not follow me, but follows the other trusts? I'm confused. Okay. Let's try to get this off. Okay, that's definitely a darkness. Yeah, no, I don't think it magic bursts. Did it drain 3? No, it didn't magic burst. I don't know if it's like not 100% magic burst or what. I am confused. Okay, who died? Catalda? Let's get Monbaro out just for faster heals anyway. Okay, come on, Blame Roll. Let's do something here. What's going on? Do I have, like, slow on me? Why am I... I mean, I have Hasso. I have the... what is it? Aftermath? Yeah, I'm not. This one's not fun. I'll be happy. I'll be very happy if and when we ever get the drop to kind of not do it again. Same with Omega and Ultima. And I think there's a move on Omega, like pile drive, that does like, I think it does like a percentage, like 95% or something of your. HP, that's not fun. Okay, we have food, we have... Alright. We got everybody? I think so. Yeah, don't have enough to get an Omega Ultima. We might cut this one short. Might be like a 45-minute episode. We'll get another drain chance. Kind of don't want to do anything until then. Whoa, what the fuck? Catastrophe did a lot of damage. Huh. We were draining at that time, too. I can't believe we died to that. That's the first time we've died to that on Dark Knight. I don't think I want to do that again, either. And I don't think we lost exemplar points. That's at least a thing. Yeah, that's where we didn't get our drain off. Yeah, maybe we should get this fallen. $25. Like we've never. That's like the first time we've ever died on that one. Like we died on Dragoon, but I kind of just felt like overmatched. Let's double check to see if that belt. Not that I'll keep on doing that until I think Saturday is the cutoff. We'll keep on doing that. I mean, it's not hard. It's just kind of boring and not fun. I wonder if the belt went down in price though, since it's the event. How much is the Orpheus is going for? Alright, that'd be nice. Okay, that's what we want. A whole +5. Then it went down a little bit. We're still not paying that much. We're not paying anywhere close to that amount. And the NQ is kind of a piece of garbage. Maybe we'll, what do you call it? Maybe we'll check out a different one. I don't know. I'm still confused on what I want to do. We're locked in. We're locked in and loaded on Dark Knight. But I like to have, you know, kind of a... Oh. Yeah, we'll just mess around. I think we should have... Yeah. We're locked and loaded into Dark Knight until we're... Like, it's a job where we should be able to solo a lot of stuff. I mean, there's no reason that we shouldn't be able to. So yeah, we're locked and loaded on Dark. And again, we've also, as I've said before, we bounce around whether or not, like, what we want to do. Kind of after that. Like, say if there's another capacity point event campaign coming up. I mean, it'd be silly not to just grab a bunch of job points on something. I was even thinking Dragoon. Like, I have terrible altaholic. I am definitely an alt-aholic. Oh, wow. We do enjoy the heck out of Dark Knight, though. Frontline support. Let's do more. Do more jammy as well. We're pretty familiar with Marjami. Alright, let's... there we go. Okay, yeah, so we're not sure. I mean, Dragoon probably gives matches more of similar gear to, I guess it is piercing versus, okay, I think we got one of these, didn't we? Did we get one for it? Let's try. I mean, Dragoon. Blue Mage is still kicking around in our brain. Red Mage, obviously. Ninja. Alright. I don't think we had any more for Fort. I think we did one for Fort. And then we... let's just go back. Rune Fencer. Corsair. So I kind of like... I'd say that oh, that'll give us a bunch of limit points too, huh? Warrior? Warrior sounds like cool. Moramar. I think we did everything in Moramar, right? We'll do the Frontier Station first. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of being... like damage, like I mean, we have the Dark Knight, and we haven't really gotten our damage. We haven't really got our damage build off the ground yet. I think that that'll come when we get the Catabulg. Apparently, that's the ridiculous damage weapon, but you know, we're not in a rush to get that. Kind of upset that Rune Fencer couldn't use that one, because that would kind of seal the deal if it was like, oh, they could both use this amazing weapon, but apparently not. Okay, so we got those two, and then I think we got two more for Marjami. I kind of like the idea of a character that's like, you know, that can tank the big hits. I don't need to do like a ton of damage. Just like tanking the big hits. I mean, like there's like, I think that probably would have gone through Ninja Shadows. I don't know. Ninja looks so cool though. I think what we need to get to the legend on all of these. Advisor. I think that's one off from, or maybe two off from legend. I think it's like 20 per level. Like we in this time right here we just killed 15 of them. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, like, and also, like, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely not gonna lie. I'm getting a little bit burnt out right now, just from like having terrible luck on things. Terrible luck. KB. Terrible luck on. Walk of Echoes, terrible luck on high tier mission battlefields. And it's just the fights are so annoying. I think that's the problem. The fights are just so annoying. Ooh. Why was that one 9,600? That's weird. Okay, did advisor. Alright, we gotta remember to do those. Especially if we want to... I forget what that is. I think it's like... I think you need legend in all of them. I think I'm legend in... I think I got... Pioneers, definitely. I think inventors and mummers? I think we were legend in mummers for some reason. And I think there's one more in the next, one or two more in the next area. I don't know. Anyway, yep, that's gonna be it for us. Cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That mannequin quest was pretty cool. Anyway, yep, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Until next time. Take her easy, folks. Bye.